What is going on, everybody? So I had an idea on a little bit of a different style video. I work on quite a few cars a day, but most of my videos are only one car. So, and a lot of the cars throughout the day just don't have good quality video, so I don't do anything with it. So I decided I'm gonna put it all into one video. Sit back, relax, enjoy the video. If you like the way this video turns out, definitely let me know below. Hit that like button and let me know if you want to see more videos like this so you can see all of the stuff we do in a day. So enjoy. I'll talk to you at the end. All right, good morning, y'all. This morning we've got this 2017 Audi Quattro Q7, and the customer wants these upper control arms. They're one in one. There's not one control arm, so of course it's customer supply parts job. But we're gonna go ahead and do it because he bought decent parts. They're not cheap junk parts, and we're here to make money, right? Let's go. Let's get it done. Seriously, bro. All right. All right, here we go. Everything in here is freaking aluminum. Well, I was wrong. It's all 16. No big deal though, right? Let's crack these loose back here. That was cool. Makes me feel great. Okay. One. There you go. That's it. I don't know why he's replacing them. I guess he said because they had a little bit of play. Someone told him to replace them, I guess. Alright, I forgot to show you the other one because he came out, but here's your new one. Pretty decent parts. All right. Here we go. Now it does come with a new bolt and lock washer, so make sure you use it if for some reason you're working on one of these overly expensive vehicles. All right, so I was making a video and showing you how my day is and the amount of jobs we go to. I didn't hit record on this last one, but just so you know, it was a Lincoln MKZ and it's got an oil leak. And it's actually a pretty simple oil leak. It's just coming from the oil pan. So we're gonna get them an estimate and get that sent over to them. So this customer was broke down the other day. He's got a broken shifter cable bushing in the center console. All right, let's go grab a bushing. Or make sure I got a good bushing for it. I usually have them in here. Batteries, spray, there's some. That's for underneath the vehicle. I think I got some. Shit. Identified spam. There it is. That one's for Dodges and Fords. All right. Yep, bushing is just gone. Goes all the way down in there in that little silver nut. Alright, come on, big guy, get in there. Alright, that one goes through. Alright, so we got that through. Then we use this on the back side to lock it. So right there. That's that. That's in place. The shifter cable's on. We're golden. Nope, works. Comes out of gear. All right, reverse. Car moves, drive, car moves, back in park. Okay. Just need to put all this back together. All right, sorry about that. I ran out of storage on the phone because I never delete my stuff. But we're just putting everything back together. That's it, center console. Aye. Oh, it's almost one's unhappy. Hey, how are you?
Staying busy like you are.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just cleaning up, you know. God dang. It's been a heck of a time. Let me grab my keys real quick.
All right.
So do you want to know the story real quick?
Sure.
Will that help you?
Sure.
Okay. So basically a couple weeks ago, which, you know, that's the last thing you want to mess with. But anyway, I've cranked it up once or twice since then, and it's been fine. But I wanted you to look at it and hook your...
If there's codes in there, we can tell you a direction, but
Yeah.
you've touched so many things that chances are whatever codes are in there are null and void now.
Yeah. Well, I cleared some of them because they were from the previous crap.
Yeah,
You know?
but that could have been our initial concern, and now that you've put other parts on it, those parts could be causing a completely different concern at the moment. So we don't really know. So I can't guarantee you we're going to find anything today just because of how much stuff you have touched.
I figured you would know a little more about how to look at things.
Possibly.
You know?
Only because that's why I'm saying you've
Yeah.
touched so many things that if it fails while we're sitting here, we can chase it. If
Yeah.
it doesn't fail sitting here, there's not much we can do. So
Yeah.
yeah, let's grab the keys. Let's go ahead and get it started. I'll grab a scanner and we'll go from there. Oh boy. Well, you heard all that. This one, if we can get it to fail, then we can diagnose it. If we can't get it to fail, there's not much I can do because he has pretty much done shotgun parts cannon at this thing at this point. And that's not really a good thing. So, all right, so I'm going to look at this BMW real quick. The customer called and said her mom disconnected the battery before she went on a trip, and now they can't get the battery hooked back up or something like that.
So it's this, right?
Yep.
So that goes on easy enough.
Yeah.
But here's the parts, like, this would just snap right down, right? But that's not going to secure it.
Yeah. So let me see all this.
So there's those, and then this was also in there, and I have no idea if it's related. It doesn't look like it makes any sense to me.
No, that doesn't go
Okay,
to
good.
it.
So as long as it's secure enough that I can drive it to BMW,
You be careful of this.
and I can help you hold it.
We just don't want that to touch anything.
Great. I know enough to know I don't know anything.
That's all right. All right. Let me go grab a couple of tools.
Okay.
Let's see, 10, 13, 12. I don't know if that goes there or not. Should be another one under here. Yep.
Aha. The third one was what was having me also baffled. I couldn't.
Yeah. Was there any other?
Just these.
There should be. So this one doesn't belong here, it looks like. I think we're missing one. All it does is hold this bracket down right here. It should go right here.
Okay.
But other than that,
Oh. And yeah, so I couldn't even figure where that went.
all right, we're gonna go look at this Toyota RAV4 real quick. I think it's got a leak. What's going on, man?
A little too much all in one day, but it's
When everyone shows up at the same time.
after storm interruptions and all.
Yeah.
But it's right there. I don't know if you want to look under it or you want to just give it a drive. You hear the rattle and bang to get an idea what I'm hearing. And
Yeah.
it's
Oh,
mostly
I thought it
going
was a
over
leak.
Anything with any kind of bump of it all. If it's a really smooth road, I don't hear much, but
Okay.
it's pretty loud. The key is right in the console there.
All right.
But he did ask about time.
Okay.
And so that's been going on for a while, but it seems like there was something more rough. He was asking about the squeak too. I said the squeak's been there a long time.
So like when I go over this right here, I hear the.
Oh, yeah, that's not what I hear. But
Yeah, I've heard that before, but
we've just ignored that.
it could be all related.
That's
Look
good.
forward to whatever you recommend, sir.
Good job.
Fixed it already? Oh no, he's gonna take it for a
All right. Let's go for a ride here and see if we can get some noises out of it. Okay, I'll put my seatbelt on. Calm down. Can I have the seatbelt? Thanks. Oh my word, I can't get it in. I can't get it in the hole. I got it. Good job. Well, it's got some rear end leaks. It's a all-wheel drive vehicle, or all-wheel or rear wheel. I don't know what it is. I would assume this would have been front-wheel drive, but I guess it's all-wheel. But let's go over this speed bump here. Yeah, there's definitely... They just said that they had shocks put on. Yeah, and I can hear kind of like a front-wheel drive vehicle where you have like a strut plate that makes a noise. I can hear that in the left rear. You hear it? Huh, that's cool. I like when stuff. All right, I'm gonna grab some wrenches. Let's see if we can just tighten this up and get on out of here. That way we can just get it done. That's probably why it doesn't tighten up anymore. Oh, yeah, there it went a little. Why can't I see what I'm doing here? I think it's tight now. Hey, look at that. It's amazing.
That doesn't make that same old noise.
Yeah, it's amazing when you just
Sound quite
tighten
familiar.
stuff.
Obviously, everything sounds different from the steering wheel versus outside.
Yeah.
And my wife said she hear me pulling up and stuff, she said it seemed very lot louder outside the car than inside the car.
Check this out.
Where it was.
They put a nut, the washer just spins, and then another nut. We're gonna need to fix this. All right.
Been back, for like 3 weeks or so now.
Are you gonna still keep the house up there? Or?
Oh yeah, we just got a camper and a
Oh, okay.
campsite, so it's a seasonal thing. So it's just so we can get away.
I remember
for
you
the
guys used to
summertime,
always
yeah.
leave when I was cutting the grass.
Yeah,
So.
that's right, and that's why we decided we weren't ever going to cut our own, because we planned on traveling. They didn't want to clutter the garage with a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
This is just how I'm going to do it.
It's really up to you. At the moment, like I said, if you're gonna move forward, if you're gonna get rid of it, just trade it in. I mean, putting a ton of money into it to trade in is not
If
a
it is
good thing.
urgent or something that's going to be a
Alrighty. All right, this next one here, I believe, is this Mazda CX5. Check engine light on, and it makes a noise, I believe. I'm not going to do a full fault scan just right now because I don't want to waste that time. Let's go to the PCM and just see what we got. Trouble codes. Retrieve continuous trouble codes. You got to remember this is a Ford. Keep that in mind, Benjamin. Oh no, we got a fuel rail pressure sensor circuit low, bank 1, and we've got a system lean. This has got a high pressure fuel pump on it, and it has probably taken a crap. Let's go check. We'll go look at some fuel rail pressure data. See if we can find that. Maybe I could spell it correctly. Okay, so we are at desired fuel pressure is 400 and something, but we're stuck at 62. That's not good. Let's see if we've got intake, exhaust. Nope. Let's go to this one. Knock sensor, throttle body, clutch, neutral. Nope. D's. Ignition coil, fuel pressure sensor. All right, so let's rotate. All right, so fuel pressure sensor is up here. All right, 5 volts. So we got reference voltage. Might just be a crap sensor. So now that we're plugged in, let's see what we got. Yeah, still got 5 volts on that line. Let's go ahead and pull this. Can I just have the stupid thing? Thanks. Yeah, we got good 5 volts. All right, so now show the selected. So our long term is sitting at 16%. That means that the vehicle is trying its best to add fuel in order to make it run. And it just can't do it. It doesn't have enough fuel. So I'm pretty confident that I'm going to say that this needs a fuel pump, a high pressure fuel pump. All right, we got a Kia Soul here. Customer called earlier, said they were having trouble with a headlight. This one's not. Okay, you can shut it. Let's go ahead and pop.
This is the new one. Do you have gloves?
For, oh, no, I don't need the gloves for that right now. I do, though, in the truck.
And this he didn't put back. This was part of the problem. He couldn't get this in right.
Yeah, that's the, what's it
Tricky
called?
part.
To hold it in place.
A few of those.
Don't we all?
Yeah, well, I took that cap off and then I put my fingers in and the thing went wee wee wee. And I go, oh.
Kind of need that.
What do you do for the ants around your place?
Pay somebody. And even at that, I don't, they still have a problem.
They just, I could see them crossing the roads coming over here and everything.
Yeah, seems like all the extra construction, every time I turn around, there's just more and more ants every time you turn around. Okay, that's in.
Well, one good thing is if you have those red ants around your house, you won't have termites causing it.
Who knows?
Oh, that's a nice thing.
Yeah. I can kind of keep track of what I'm doing. All right, that's in. Let's make sure she works. There you go. All right, high beams.
Hi, baby.
That's the turn signal. There you go. All right, you're good.
That's it. Right.
Busy, busy, busy today, huh?
Yeah, it's a constant, everyday battle. I do YouTube and everything, so I like putting stuff up there. But this, it looks fun. 55 Ford, huh? All right, well, let's take a look. And you got a vintage AC kit.
I don't know if it's vintage.
Like, well, I call it vintage because it could be vintage or like
It's probably a
cold air and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm sure it's been there for a while.
All right, got some nice good fans on it.
Probably want to look on the other side. See what's.
Yeah. I'll go around.
I don't know whether you needed it that way or not.
That's all right. We'll deal with it when when we get to that point.
I got a big fan, but the problem is when you put the nose up like that, the fan doesn't blow on it right.
Yeah.
You need a fan blowing on it, right?
I think, oh no, not right now. Right now, what we're going to do is I'm going to go grab a black light because right here I already see a leak.
Yeah, that's where it leaked before, but I tightened that up, so I don't think it's leaking there anymore.
Okay.
I put that on,
The whole dryer or just that switch?
well, the dryer and the switch.
Okay.
And the hose that goes to it,
Mhm.
I replaced that.
Okay.
Because I thought it was leaking, but I'm not so sure anymore. It was inside here. I got the glove box. Inside's out, so you could see in there.
Okay.
And it had oil was actually dripping down the hose.
It
I
was.
took that hose out and I replaced it.
Small line, which
Right.
is what we call a liquid line.
Right.
That liquid line comes in, hits the expansion. Expansion goes into the evap. Go through the evap. Evap comes out onto our suction line. Suction line goes back to the compressor.
Right.
Compresses, sends it out a discharge line to the condenser. So this suction line is covered in oil.
Yeah, it was leaking all around there.
Yeah, it's got some pretty good amount.
And, I replaced that hose.
Yeah. So we got two options, like I mentioned to you. We can check over with the black light, see what we see.
You'll see a lot of yellow dye because I get.
Because you had leaks at one point.
Well, yeah, and I put yellow dye in.
Yeah.
They had this Freon that's full of yellow dye. Plus, I put a yellow dye in it,
Yeah.
and so you see it. Oh, I replaced that shredder valve too. You'll see if you put a black light on there, you'll see it's all inside there.
You'll usually see it here anyway.
Yeah, I thought maybe it would, but I
I mainly want to see where it's the most pronounced, meaning that it looks fresh and it doesn't look, you know, old. But who knows? But that's where the other leak test comes into play, because what we'll do is use a sniffer to look at it and go from there.
Let's sniff it, or do I have to pull that whole unit out?
No, we can do it right where everything is. We just need to be near the truck.
You want me to pull this out and pull it around there? I can do that.
We can, but first let's do the black light in here because it's a little darker in here. Because I usually put a cover over myself, or
I
we'll...
got a better one. I just got a little flashlight with an ultraviolet in it.
I got you. What we'll do is probably close the garage and shut the lights. All right, so 55 Ford. It's got an aftermarket AC, but yet it has an old condenser in it. It's weird. But let's grab a black light. Let's go take a look, see if we can get some direction. If not, then we will do a full out leak check with a nitrogen tank and a sniffer. Whee. Is the battery still in the floorboard on that? Or you got, oh, I can hook up to the alternator.
Yeah. No, it's underneath.
Yeah, I'll hook up to the alternator though. It'll be easier.
Well, there's a thing right down there. There's two nubs in there.
Oh yeah, right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look right there.
Can we close the garage door so we can get nice and dark?
Yeah. You'll be able to see a lot of dye.
That's good. Okay. Okay, well, sorry about that, but that yellow 55 Ford, my phone died, and I thought I was charging it again, and I wasn't, so I'm done. All it turned out to be was he opted for an evacuation and recharge. Both Schrader valves were completely blown out, so I tightened those up and took care of that for him. We replaced them, put 2 new Schrader valves in, put a vacuum on it, recharged it with 1.8 pounds, and it has no fan on the condenser, so it's not going to really work worth a crap. He likes to do a lot of his stuff himself, but you never know. Maybe he'll call and we'll go out and do that for him, because the head pressure was at 350 and climbing. I'm sorry, 60 miles is not fast enough for you? Yeah, there's my middle finger. Sorry. Anyway, there's no fan on the condenser, and it's 350 and climbing. The low side's going up like crazy, and there's like a 6-inch gap in between the condenser and the radiator, so it's never gonna cool. It doesn't have the ability to. He needs to put a fan in there, so I hope he does it. If not, oh well. I just met him today. I don't think he'll use us for much because he likes to do his own stuff. So anyway, all right, 2007 Isuzu. Yeah, it's an Isuzu. It's a Colorado. It's the same truck as a Colorado, but it's an Isuzu brand. He's got a brake pedal that goes to the floor, so we probably got a leak somewhere, huh? You had your crappy brake. What are you doing out here? You working?
I had my welds going. I need a new weld.
Oh,
The weld's 75 years old. So
yeah.
Guys come out this morning.
Yeah.
Guys come out. And they couldn't get in there because there was a limb coming in the highway.
Oh, is that why that ladder was out there?
Yeah.
I gotcha.
I got enough trimmed off right now.
You were on that ladder doing that?
I know I got up third rung and came down.
I was gonna say, sometimes I watch you walk and you nearly fall over. I don't know.
I do. I've fallen quite a few times, then. But I've never been that way. Well, I guess I'm the rocket bullshit, you know. So,
Hank, you're not 20 years old anymore, my friend.
Yeah, I know it.
All right, so what's up? The pedal went to the floor?
Yeah, they go right to the floor.
Okay, let's take a peek under here and see if we got any leaks. But the reservoir is still relatively full.
I did that.
You did that? Okay.
I took the whole can.
All right. Remember when we tried to get those drums off? They were stuck. So I think you're about time where we're going to need to do the rear brakes on them. But let me hop in there. I'm going to pump it a bunch and just make sure that what I was seeing is correct.
Pretty busy, huh?
Yeah, well, I'm just trying to get everyone rescheduled from after the storm.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, there you go. It's just flowing out. Can you guys see that? Drip, 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 drip. Yeah. All right, yep. That's a confirmation. That wheel cylinder's leaking. All right, let me put that estimate together tonight, and we'll squeeze you in this week.
Okay. How's the pads and all that, okay?